Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson will be entitled somewhere along the lines of either you're in or you're out. Either you're in or you're out. There is no in between. There is no straddling the fence, as it says. Let's look that up real quick. Meaning of straddling the fence. Either you're in or you're out, man. There is no in between. Straddling the fence is to be indecisive, often to the point where it becomes painful not to make a decision. So either you're in this thing for the long run or you're not. Because whether you know it or not, when you came to this truth, you made an oath with the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And if you just up and leave, or you don't know which way to go, then as it says in Revelation 3, you're being lukewarm. Revelation 3 and verse 15. And it reads, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wert cold or hot. You can't make a decision. You being indecisive. You're an Israelite on the weekends, and on video, but then you a nigga and you back in the world off camera and throughout the week. You can pick a side, man. Especially now, more so than ever. Now is not the time to be on the fence. Now is not the time to be indecisive. Now is not the time to be half hood and half holy. And now is the time to be fully devoted to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. As it says in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. I think it might be 10 and 12. I think it's 10 and 12. Deuteronomy 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, what doth the Lord Yahweh thy power require of thee? Let's see what that word, I ain't never looked at that word require. See what that word require says right here. H 7592. It is sha'al, to ask, ask for. The Lord ain't asking you, He's telling you to do something. This is what is required of you. Demand. There's a good one. I was about to say it's not really giving us really good, but right here it says demand. This is what the Lord demands of you. To demand. So yeah, that's really. Let's see what the actual word says. Demand, call for, order, instruct, command. What does the Lord order you? What is the Lord ordering you to do? Instructing you to do? It says, require of thee, but to fear the Lord Yahweh thy power, to walk in all his ways and to love him, not some of his ways, not partially of his ways, but all of his ways, man. And to serve the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, not some of thy soul, not most of thy soul, not 10% of thy soul, but all of thy soul, man, all of thy heart, all of thy soul. It says, verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord Yahweh and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good. Lord says, hey, this is what you need to do so that you can live. What does it say? What is that second? I got two precepts real quick. I think it's 2 Chronicles 13 and 15. Maybe 15 and 13. Birthday of Shem Yahshai. 2 Chronicles 15 and verse 12. And they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord Yahweh, power of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul. We just read that in Deuteronomy 10 and 12. This is what the Lord requires of us. And what did the Israelites say? Yes, we will do that. We'll do that. Yeah, with all of our heart, with all of our soul. And what did it say? Verse 13, that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. And they swear unto the Lord Yahweh with a loud voice, and with shouting, and with trumpets, and with cornets. So they say, yeah. In the NLT, verse 14, it said they shouted out their oath of loyalty to the Lord Yahweh with trumpets blaring and ram's horns sounding. This is what the Lord requires of us. And Israel said, yeah, we'll do it. But then what happens? You end up reading, here, there, all throughout the scriptures that Israel went off. They didn't keep that oath. They didn't keep that covenant. So what did happen? The Lord killed them. Because what did it say again, verse 13, that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So if you're not going to seek the Lord, then you're going to be put to death, because that's what it says. The other precept I'm going to grab now, that's what it says in that Baruch 4 and verse 1. Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. This is what the Lord requires of us, so that we can live, so that we may live. I believe also that's in Deuteronomy now. Back in Deuteronomy, I think it's verse 30, might be 32. Let's see. Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. So the Lord has set before us life and death, and you have Israelites who are still straddling the fence, trying to do both. Well, I can be in the world and I can be an Israelite. Well, if you're doing that, then the Lord isn't dealing with you, and the Lord is going to bring forth judgment upon you, man. Verse 20, that thou mayest love the Lord Yahweh thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him. For he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord Yahweh sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. So the Lord has set before us life and death, and Lord, you have Israelites still trying to decide what they want to do. We are at the end, and you have Israelites still trying to decide what they want to do. But what does it say in Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 5 and 7? Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And in thy security thou shalt be ashamed, man, and perish in the day of vengeance. Now is not the time to be striding the fence. Either you're in or you're out, man. And the Lord, if you can't decide, the Lord's going to decide for you. And when it comes to deciding whether you're in or you're out, whether you want to be an Israelite, whether you want to be in the world, you're trying to do both. If you're trying to decide that yourself, you do not want the Lord to decide it for you, because it's not going to end well. Lord will put you through some shit, man. Okay, he don't want. He's trying to do both. He's trying to be a nigga in the world and an Israelite as well. Okay, I'm gonna decide for him. And you don't want the Lord, because that can be some harsh judgment that the Lord brings upon you, man. Either you're in or you're out. This is life that you got, that we're choosing, man. This is literally life and death. You're playing with your life, man. Either you're in or you're out, because what does it say? And Joshua now, 24 and verse 15. Joshua 24 and verse 15. And it reads, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord Yahweh, choose ye this day whom you will serve. Just choose, man. Just decide. It says, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, are the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh, the hopeful elect. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. We've decided, man. We decided, yeah, we're gonna serve the Lord Yahweh. That's what is required of us, and we see it. We see the end. The Lord has revealed the signs unto us that we're at the end. We're choosing life, man, because again, all of us really is playing with life and death. You want to live, you want to die. Okay, well, I'm gonna choose life. I'm gonna choose this path, and within choosing life, it's gonna come with it's gonna be a treacherous path. Trials, tribulations, chastisements, adversities, rebukings. All these things is going to happen as if you choose life, man. But if you choose death, it's going to be easy. It's going to be broad. It's going to be open. It's going to be easy. You got to choose life, man. Because that is what is required of us. What does it say in Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13? Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. This is the conclusion. This is the final conclusion. That word conclusion. Age 5490. This is a sawap. End conclusion. So yeah, let's hear the end of the matter. Let's hear the conclusion of the matter, man. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is our duty. This is what is required of us. Either you're in or you're out, man. There is no trying to play both playing fields. You can't be in the left side. You can't be in left field and then right field at the same time. You saying, yeah, I can play. I can do the whole field. Somebody hits it, you in left field, and then they hit it to right field. You trying to run all the way from left field to right field to catch the ball, and you're not going to make it, man. A straight line drive to right to right field, and you over in the corner of left field thinking, oh yeah, the ball's gonna come over here. I already know. Okay. And now what? Now the coach is looking at you like, you said you could do it. What happened? And now you sitting on the bench, like looking like a fish out of water. Now you like, oh well, I thought. Well, that's what you thought. You didn't trust in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Because what does it say in Proverbs? Like my fourth time bringing this out, man. Proverbs 3 and verse 5. If it'll pull up. Just like it, bear with me. If not, I'll quote it. Proverbs 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. We're allowing the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua to direct our paths. We don't want to direct our own paths, because then it's going to lead to our destruction. We're not focused on our will. We're focused on the Lord's will, man. Verse 6, it says, in the NLT, seek his will in all you do. We're not seeking our own will, because the individuals who are straddling the fence, can't decide, being indecisive, whether they're in or they're out. They don't know which to choose. They're trying to be half-foot and half-holy. They're seeking their own. That's seeking your own will, man. And we're not here to seek our own will. We're not here to do our own will. That's what Yahweh said. I'm here to do the will of my Father, which is in heaven. Do you not know that I'm about my Father's business? Is that not what it says in Ephesians, the 5th chapter? And the 15th verse, maybe 16th verse, I believe. If it'll pull up. Come on, internet. Ephesians 5 and verse 17. Ephesians 5 and 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Understand in the NLT again. Don't act thoughtlessly, but understanding what the Lord wants you to do. The Lord wants you to choose a side, man. The Lord wants. We just read in Deuteronomy 30. Choose life. This is what the Heavenly Father is telling us. Choose life that ye may live. He's telling you, choose life. You want to live, don't you? You want salvation, then choose life. But you have I don't know if I want to choose life, man. I don't know. I think I want to choose death. I think I want to go this route. I don't think because what does it say in Jeremiah 6 and verse 16? Let's pull that out real quick. Let's hopefully the internet will. There we go. Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is a good way and walk therein? Walk, and ye shall find rest for your souls. Hey, walk this way. Come in. And they're like, oh, well, I don't know if I want to come in, man. I'm thinking, well, you thinking. Well, leave the thinking to the TED Talks and to the everybody else, to the philosophers, and leave the TED Talk and the thinking that to them. We're trusting. We're believing. We have faith, man, in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But what did they say? But they said, we will not walk therein. Oh, yeah, we don't want to go that way. We don't want to go that way. Choose life, man. But the Lord is telling you, choose life, and you have individuals still saying, well, no, I'm choosing death. I'm going to choose death. Either you're in or you're out, man. They chose. But you have individuals who ain't even choosing. You're trying to play both playing fields. You can't do that. It's impossible. And the Lord will not allow that, man. You will receive judgment. So let's get this real quick. Ah, man, I had it. I can't think of it. This is, but they said we will not walk therein. And I had a precept on my mind. Because I ain't got no precepts lined up. And, so like, bear with me. I can't think of it. Lord willing, it'll come back to me. We'll keep reading this Baruch and see if it comes back. Baruch 4:1 again. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. So we got to turn to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai and take hold of it, man. And don't let it go. What did Yahweh say? Let no man take thy crown. We got to take hold of this, man. And we stop straddling the fence. Now is not the time, because we are entering into some very, very, very dangerous times, man. We got to trust in the Lord with all our heart. No matter what is set in front of us. Trials, tribulations, chastisements, adversities. We got to take hold of this and not let it go. So let's get this real quick in Revelation, the one I quoted. Revelation 3. Verse 3 and 11, I believe. Revelation 3 and 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Don't let it go, man. Don't let it go. Stop straddling the fence and choose a side. Choose life, man. The Lord is telling you, choose life. Take hold of this crown. Take hold of this truth. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, man. Take hold of this truth and don't let it go. Take hold of life and don't let it go, no matter what is set in front of us. Don't let anything separate you, man, from Yahweh Shem Yahshai. This says in Romans 8, in verse 35. Romans 8 and 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? Are you going to let these things that was just mentioned separate you from Hamashiach, from Yahweh Shem Yahshai? It said, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long, we are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. You gotta be a conqueror, man. You gotta get the victory. You gotta conquer this, man, no matter what is set in front of you. Verse 38, for I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach Yahweh our Lord. So don't let anything separate you, man. Not even death. Not even death, man. Don't let that separate you from Yahweh Shem Yahshai and this truth, from this ministry, from the work. I don't feel like going out today, man. That's just demons fucking with you. Go out. I don't want to put up a lesson today. I'm tired. That's demons fucking with you. Go out. These people are making fun of me because I'm an Israelite and I don't want to eat pork. Fuck it. Keep going. And don't listen to them. I have a lot of individuals who are going to allow their family members, friends, and friends, family, work, job, whatever it may be, separate them from the love of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and allow them to be deterred from this truth. And that's going to lead to your death, man. You're going to have Israelites who's trying in the face of brothers, you saying, yeah, I'm an Israelite, I ain't going to eat pork. But then in the face of your family and friends, you eat pork. You're trying to live two lives. You can't live two lives in this truth, man. You can't serve two masters. As it says in Matthew, the 10th chapter, the 28th verse. Here it's speaking about money, mammon being money. But you can't serve two masters, man. Where's it at? Thought it was 28. It'll pull up like this. Maybe I overlooked it. 6 and 24. Matthew 6 and verse 24. It says, no man can serve two masters. You can't serve two masters. This is Yahweh speaking. For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. Mammon going to money, as it says in the NLT. So you can't serve both, man. You can't serve the Most High and Mammon. You can't serve the Most High and your family, the Most High and your friends, the Most High and your job. You can't. You trying to please the Most High, then you trying to please the world at the same time. That's not going to work. It says in 1 John 2 and 15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. So we got to separate ourselves from this world and just really just, do what we need to get by and nothing else, man. We got to let go of this society. You have a lot of Israelites, and that's why they're straddling the fence, because they can't let go of this world. But we got to let go, man. Let go. Let go to get in. So pick a side, man. Either you're in or you're out. Don't let the Lord decide, because the Lord's going to bring forth judgment, man. And you don't want to be straddling the fence when the Lord is bringing forth judgment. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. Before I end it off, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to his due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.